I'll come to this. Oh, thank you. Happy Monday, our final Monday live stream here behind the backstop at the Park District of Forest Park. We've got semifinals and finals here tonight for our Monday, Wednesday men's major leagues. And after that, Mondays are no more. So this is our swan song, and couldn't ask for a better game to start it than 45's and Flashback. They're going to face each other right now. I don't see an umpire, though, so not sure what's going on with that. In the rare case, I'm doing the late games, so I'll be here for the 9:15. I like you guys too much. I don't want that. Chris just called up here and told me to do the game. Said I like you guys too much. First time someone argued with me, I'd be over it. I'd be done. But doing the 9:15 as well, so I was gonna say at the top, hopefully everything stays on schedule. Of course, no umpire here to start things, but it is going to be 45's and Flashback. I can go through the lineups while we wait. 45's the visiting team. Their batting order is going to be Anthony, Nate, Jeff, Tony, Jack, Chris, Brendan, Danny, Joe, and Mike. Flashback's batting order. The home team is going to be Kearns, Russ, Rains, Dispenza, Pish, Vito, Iggy, Eddie Ramos, Meyer, Shane, Lawler, and Moji. So the lineups are set. The teams are ready. The rare instance where the teams are very ready at what should be the time of the first pitch. My Cubbies guys are on it. So yeah, at this point, just waiting on an ump. But want to, I guess, at the top, thank everyone for hanging out all summer long here for our Monday, Wednesday men's majors. Peoria Matt heading over from Peoria, grabbing his gear. Grab your mail gear. So I believe I see Joel's cart on the other side of the street right now. So I believe he's picking up an umpire from his car. Let's. Here comes the big O. So Oscar might be coming over to do this one, and then the other, wherever Joel is, we'll go over to field 2. So that's going to be our change. We're going to get Oscar over here. Give the people what they want. The last Monday of the year, they get Oscar. So defensively for Flash, as the man in charge heads over. What's up, Ange? How we doing? Defense for Flash is going to be Russ, Rains, and Dispenza in the outfield. Pish, Iggy, Vito, Meyer, Ramos in the infield. Shane Lawler behind the dish, and Moji on the mound. So that is your defensive alignment. Just a few minutes behind, but we should be ready to go. Butter checking in from Arkansas. Howdy. I'm doing great, Ange. Disappointed, sad that this is the last Monday, but happy because it happened. Should have some good games here for these two. So it should be a heck of a night to send Mondays off into oblivion until next summer. We'll still have some Tuesdays, though. I believe there's about 2-3 weeks left. So one more time, just in case you missed it, the batting order for the 45's. Anthony, Nate, Jeff, Tony, Jack, Chris, Brendan, Danny, Joe, and Mike. So Sanchez starting things off. This is a matchup we've seen many times, both here in the league and on Monday nights. Or tournament play. That one off. Moji's hand tips it over to Meyer. Meyer stops in the dirt, pauses, and makes the throw for out number 1. Nice play there from the second baseman, Mike Meyer, with the assist to Moji. So one down here for Nate Mercado. Yeah, there were the A Nationals this past weekend. I know major nationals on the way. Still a lot of softball here this summer and fall, that's for sure. We got fall league starting in Forest Park, not too far from now. Strike finds the zone. Lifts that in to left, sliding, and the catch by Russ. Nice play from the left fielder for out number 2. I guess one of the positives to doing the late games is we missed that really awkward yellow phase. So here's Jeff Mastari, the third baseman with 2 down. What's up, Jay Shiv? Brick by brick, baby. So 2-0 here from Moji to Mastari. Had a funny conversation with Jeff before the game. He said, a couple years ago, you said my name and said, I think I know his cousin. He goes, yeah, that's my cousin. So get to put a bow on a two-year-old cold case. So Mastari takes the walk. Tony Valdez up here. Orville is doing great, Butter. Thanks for asking. I actually just saw him before the game. Valdez hits that over to short. Iggy knocks it down. Back foot throws across. Nice catch over at first for out number 3. So Ramos able to squeeze it. Erase a 2-out walk. Nothing doing there. Top of the first. Flashback coming up. Bottom 1 here for Flashback. It's going to be Kearns, Russ, Raines, Dispenza, Pish, Vito, Iggy, Ramos, Meyer, Lawler, and then Moji. Defensively for 45's, it's going to be Sanchez, Brendan, and Tony in the outfield. Jeff, Nate, Joe, Danny, Jack across the infield. Chris behind the plate, and Mike Marola on the mound. But yeah, sorry, Butter. I got so rudely interrupted by that ground out. Orville's doing great. Just saw him before this. I get him for a week and a half, starting Friday. So, this guy's being dudes. He is the boss. Hearns lifts that one into center. Caught for out number 1. Yeah, there's not much that can get me to cancel a live stream. I mean, last year I came almost straight from the hospital to do a little double dipper. So Orville is definitely the boss. So Ryan Russ, the left fielder here with 1 out. Bottom of the first. Just missed inside. We haven't seen a ton of 45 streams this year, but I feel like this may be our first time looking at Marola on the mound. That one in to right. One hops up to Tony for a 1-out single. Brings up PJ. Nice first pitch there. That one off the middle, flip to second for 1. Nice job corralling it from Paulie. Flips it across to Jack at first. Bingo, bango, bongo. That's a double play. Scoreless after 1. We head to the top of the second. 45 coming up. So top of the second inning here for the 45. It's going to be Jack, Chris, and Brendan. real nice job from Joe up the middle, getting that with one hand, corralling it, and then making a strong throw over to first. And not to be outdone, Landwehr with a big stretch and catch. Nice double play for the 45s, and then Jack the first up here. That one up the middle. Vito off his back foot across. Eddie with the stretch and catch himself. Couple nice plays up the middle and nice catches over at first from each team. So one down here for Chris. Do you want to give a shout out to Bankroll for winning the A glove? They've had a bit of momentum here at the end of the summer. Just a bit deep. Nice pitch there. Chris hits that into center. So two down here for Brendan. Shiv, so they get a step and a drag, or a hop and a drag, basically. So they're able to, good timing on the foul ball, so I can keep explaining it. They're able to use different angles, different depths, everything. You can't jump in front of the mound, obviously, but everything, if you have a big jump, you can get pretty far left, pretty far right to make it a difficult angle to hit, or, you throw a knuckleball that's knuckling from inside of you. So it's really just strategic. You'll see some players kind of game the system. They'll do, step, drag, drag. I know, Butter, you can probably pop your Donnie thing into chat. That one lifted into center field over in front of Reigns. Brendan heading into second. No slide. He gets in there safe. So 2-out double. Brings up Danny. Yeah, Sarah, I feel like it's a very simple chat rule. Just be excellent to each other. Don't be a dick. And he hits that one up between Iggy and Vito. Brendan around to score. Danny with the RBI single gets 45s on the board first. Yeah, I'd say so. It's pretty cool, too. If you watch different pitchers throughout the games, obviously, these are probably going to be the last four we see on Mondays, this game and the next one. But as you watch different pitchers, you'll notice some are a bit more aggressive with it, and some are more, Emoji doesn't go crazy, but he throws some ridiculous pitches. That one lifted just over Iggy's head into center. So back-to-back hits there, Danny and Joe. Brings up the pitcher, Mike Marola. I believe when the algorithm brought you here, it was during the tournament too, so it was pretty. That was pretty intense. The tournament can get pretty serious. Marola hits that over to third. Pitch makes the catch just in front or behind the bag for out number 3. So 45s get one across, leave 2 stranded. Head to the bottom of the second. Flashback coming right up. So bottom two here for Flash. It's going to be Dispenza, Pish, and Vito. Yeah, that's an interesting question, Butter. The lifetime record between these two teams. You're the historian, so if you don't know, no one's going to know. Dispenza rips that one into right center, tails back towards center, can't make the catch as that one knuckling towards the center fielder. Lead off single for Dispenza brings up Pish. Pish hits this one over to second. Danny fires to first. They move Dispenza over to second. So Vito here, one out, runner on second. So 2-1 here. Flashback looking to tie it up. Pitch was a ball, but Vito coming back saying, Oscar, that pitch was flat. He's like, called it a ball. Vito hits that over to short. Nate with the quick throw across. Jack with a stretch. Nice catch, and then pops off the bag, just in case he's got to come up firing. Iggy takes strike one. Saw a couple big fundraiser tournaments this weekend. Iggy and Frank with the first responders tournament, and then of course Dana Strong. So like I said, plenty of softball coming up here this end of this summer and fall. Two big fun fundraisers this weekend. That one over to short. Nate across. Jack makes the catch at first. So the runner stranded in scoring position for Flashback. They do not score. We head to the top of the third. 45's up 1-0. Top three, top of the order for 45's. Sanchez, Mercado, Mastari. Start off with a strike to Sanchez. Knuckleball there. Sanchez hits it into right. Nice catch from Dispenza for out number one. Joel's coming, Oscar. That one up the middle. Vito to his left. Nice throw to first for a quick out number 2. Fielded that one right at the lip. Planted, made a good, clean throw across. So 2 down for Mastari. Yeah, especially these high-level teams, watching them play defense. So ball 4 there to Mastari, 2 out walk. Brings up Tony. But watching some of them operate, the difficulty of some of the plays. That one back to Moji. Easy throw to Eddie at first. So pitcher helps himself after the 2 out walk. Nothing there for the 45s in the top of the 3rd. We had bottom 3 flashback coming up. So bottom 3 here for Flash. It's going to be Eddie, Mike, and Shane. Back to the pitcher. Marola did not have to move an inch for out number 1. Brings up Mike Meyer. Meyer takes strike 1. Meyer lifts that into left center. Brendan there in the gap makes the catch for out number 2. That one back up the middle. Marola jumps up, knocks it down, and gets Lawler at first. 3 up, 3 down for Flash. Nothing there in the bottom of the 3rd. 45 still up 1-0. We head to the 4th. Top 4 here for the 45s. It's going to be Jack, Chris, and Brendan. That one into deep left. Russ got a great jump on it, though. Makes the catch in deep left field. Jack gave it a ride, but Ryan Russ with a real good jump on that one, able to make the catch for out number 1. So Lentine up here. Hits that over to the left side. Pish down across. Gets him for out number 2. Just missed inside with that one. Nod of approval from Moji. Rips that into right center. Dispenza cuts it off. Jump throw into Meyer at second. Got it in quickly, but Brendan, with the good speed, gets himself in scoring position with 2 outs. Here for Danny. Brendan scored the first run for the 45's, looking to make it a clean 2 here. Good ball into right center. All deep. Lifted into right. Dispenza towards the gap. Makes the catch. Arms extended over his head for out number 3. So the runner stays in scoring position. 45 still up 1. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Flashback coming up. So bottom 4, Pat Coates is going to hit for Moji here, trying to get something started. 10 to the plate so far for Flash. Leadoff hitter got on in the second, but other than that, everyone has been set down. Did have a double play in the first one after Russ reached. But just above the minimum to the plate. Coates hits that over to Jeff at third. Nice corral, throws across. Jack almost made a great one-handed catch, but unable to corral it. So I believe what Jibbs is going to tell Oscar is they're putting Moji back in, then Moji gets a courtesy, and Meyer's going to run for Oscar telling Graham the same thing, I believe. Takes the ball outside, just misses Chris froze for a second. Off the plate. One back to Marola. Throws to Joe for one. Over to first. Jack with the stretch. Take another look at that. Nice feed from Marola. Great stretch from Jack, and he popped back up. The most impressive part of that whole thing. So bingo, bango, bongo. That's a double play. Meyer erased on the ground out back to the pitcher. Here's Russ with the bases empty. Reminds me of, what is it, Major League 3 or Major League Back to the Minors, where the old first baseman stretches for a ball like that, and then they have to carry him off on a stretcher just like that. Not Jack Landry, though. Russ lifts that one into right center. Brendan falls off Tony and makes the catch for out number 3. So a nice double play and a fly out. Puts 3 up to the plate in the 4th for Flash. Very quiet offensive output for them thus far. We head to the top of the 5th. 45's up. 1-0. So top 5, it's going to be Paulie, Marola, and Sanchez. Fly ball deep center field. PJ back to make the catch. So one down here for Marola. That one up into left. Russ is there. Makes the catch for out number 2. Back to the top here, Anthony Sanchez. Stride one there for Moji. Moji up ahead early. Sanchez rips that right over Moji's head. You could hear Moji say, "Darn it," as that one flew over. There's a strike. Lifts that one over to the left side. Foul territory pitch with the basket catch over the shoulder for out number 3. So Nothing there for the 45s in the top of the fifth. Flashback looking to get something going here as we head to the bottom five. So PJ Dispenza and Pish up here for Flashback. Had 2 innings where a runner has reached, but then they've been retired on a double play, so only 1 above the minimum thus far for the boys in blue. PJ rips that one between third and short into left for a leadoff single. Absolute rope. Dispenza takes a strike. Takes that one over to first. Jack had a chance at second, but takes the sure out at first. See Nate standing on the bag, wanted that one, but not sure what Jack's lane was there with the ball. He didn't really see a clean throw or just figured let's take the safe out. So 1 down, runner on second for Pish. Flips that one in to right. Valdez with the catch, no tag. Fires a perfect throw into his cutoff man for out number 2. It all comes down to Vito to try to bring this runner in scoring position home. Strike 1 to start things off. Vito lifts that into left. Sanchez comes in on it, gets the ball, fires it in home. That one coming just offline, so Marola cuts it off. A good ball there from Iovino, ties this one up at 1. So Iggy steps in, runner on first, all tied up at 1 here in the bottom of the fifth. It's that one over to right. Valdez makes the catch for out number 3. So Flashback ties it up. Bottom 5, it's 1-1. We head to the top of the 6. 45's coming up. It's going to be Jeff, Tony, and Jack here in the top of the 6. Flashback able to tie it up in the bottom 5. Sorry, it's that one over to short. Iggy, quick throw across. Gets him by an eyelash over at first. Good hustle from Mastari. Iggy realized he didn't have a lot of time to step into that one, so just kind of fired it as he received it, but a good throw got him. 1 down for Tony. Nice pitch there, strike one. Back up the middle to Moji. Moji knocks it down. Tony out again. His last at bat, a ground out to the pitcher as well. Hasn't made it very far down the line with a good defense from the flashback pitcher. So Moji talking strategy with his infield right here. For Jack. Takes his at bat. There's a strike. Just short for Moji. That was a real nice pitch. A little deception in that one. Strike finds his own. 1-2. Illegal pitch there. Ball inside full. One right over Myers' head into right. Dispenza fields it cleanly, fires it into two. 2-out single there from Jack. Brings up Chris Lentine. So Tony comes in to run for Jack. Off the plate. Deep. Chris hits that one into right center. PJ over makes the catch in the gap. Good jump there for out number 3. Keeps a runner over at first. Nothing there for the 45s in the top of the 6. We head to the bottom 6. Flashback coming right up. Bottom 6 here. It's going to be Eddie, Mike, Shane, and Moji. Guess we'll see if Moji hits if there's a runner on or if they pull him out and then have Jibbs come in to pitch for the 7th. Also got Tommy Lentine over on the bench, so they got a bat, some wheels, and some arm. Depending on what the situation calls for. A little flat. All off the plate. 3-1. Eddie hits that into left center. Sanchez chasing it back. It gets past him. Into right field, over on field 2. Eddie into second, the throw into 2. Eddie over to third. That's a leadoff triple for Eddie Ramos and brings up Mike Meyer. Yeah, Eddie able to get to round second as Sanchez was able to get to that ball. Thought he was going to be able to cut it off, but it stayed down under his hand and kicked just far enough. So easy triple there for Eddie. Lifts that one into left. Sanchez there comes shooting home. That ball kicks away. So sack fly RBI puts Flashback ahead as we head to the top, or as we await the top of the seventh. So the home team with a much needed lead right now. So 1 out, 1 in here for Shane Lawler, the 10 hitter. It's always nice when you're the home team to be able to put a little pressure on the visitors in the top of the seventh. Just a little deep there. There's a strike. Strike 2 from Marola. Lawler rolls that one over to second. Danny with the throw for out number 2. And nobody on, 2 outs and the lead. Moji's going to come and hit for himself. Stay in the game on the mound. It's that one to the left side. Sanchez makes the catch in foul territory for out number 3, but Flashback able to take the lead in the bottom of the 6th. It's 2-1. 45's need 1 to keep this one rolling. So here for the 45s can be 7, 8, 9, Brendan, Danny, and Joe. Brendan has reached both times, so good table setter to lead things off here, top 7. Winner moves on and faces the winner of Highwine Signature over from field 2. No idea what the score is, but looks like an electric game over there. Should make for an electric final here tonight. Gets under that one, pops it into center. PJ makes the catch for out number 1. Ethan grabs a bat from Lawler. That's my dude right there. Future Hall of Fame bat boy. There's a strike from Moji. He gets under that one, hits it into shallow center. PJ calls off Vito. Makes the catch for out number 2. Yeah, I'm gonna stream the next game too. I figure it's the last ones. I might as well hang out late. So we'll be live for one more after this, my friend. So Joe Pauly here with 2 down. He hits that one over to third, pitch across. Throws it wide of first. So we do get the tying run standing on 1. Mike Marola up and then back to the top. So Mikey can get a little hit here, get on base. You like the situation if you're the 45's. And my pleasure. Rolla hits that one over to Iggy. High, hop, quick, throw across. Ramos with the squeeze for out number 3. So Flashback very quiet offensively until the final 2 innings, but they are able to send this one home victorious 2-1 and 7. So 2-1 game. Flashback moves on. They'll face the winners of Signature and High Y over on field 2, but that's going to do it for us right now on this one. I'm going to end this stream, wait until the winner from field 2, and I'll get the stream fired back up. So if you're going to hang out for that one, we'll be back live in a little bit. Maybe I'll fire it up so we can hang out in the chat. So I'm going to get all the title cards. Well, I can't. I got to wait. Just can't get the title card started. We'll figure it out. Hang out if you're going to hang out. If not, thank you for joining us all summer. I really appreciate you hanging out live with me on Mondays, but we've still got a couple weeks of Tuesdays, so hopefully that is not all you are doing. But we should be back live here in just a little bit, so see you on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. And we got Dude After Dark. One more game.